lonely. Can I call you when I feel lonely? J1.
Yeah, let me got touch your belly ring.
Blazing tune to put you in the mood.
Yeah, let me got touch your belly ring.
It's the hour of 12. And what the program is, I know who's talking to you. And if you don't know, it's about time. It's the Fresh Prince here, run the Radio 11 chilling here on Rock City 101.9 FM this beautiful Wednesday afternoon today, the 11th day in the month of October 2017. It's 12:30 and get you know it's Rock Lunch with me, Randy Radio Lover. How you doing, beautiful people? It's about time I take you through what you want. Fun undiluted, fun unlimited from now till about 2 p.m. Never a dull moment when it comes to giving you the best. Now, today on Rock Lunch, oh my God, I'm giving out a whole lot of recharge cards to winners. So if you're out there, this is the moment to grab that thing that belongs to you. That's your recharge card. So go tell somebody who needs to know that the Fresh Prince, your random radio lover, the troublesome radio invader, it's here again to do you just God. Okay, it's about time. Set that whatever you're doing, keep it set it aside, and let's get radioactive. If you are working, oh my God, leave it and stop working. It's lunchtime, and it's about time I serve you what you want. So tell me what you're taking for lunch. For me, your Fresh Prince, you know me as usual. I love Beggy, Ogufe, and we do together. If a bottle of palm wine will not be too bad for it, then go have some good nap. So what are you taking for lunch? If you're out there, you plan on taking fried fish with gari, good to go. Especially when the gari you're taking is gari toko, gari lebu, and you have the water floating on it, and those, you don't have to throw away those particles. No, don't throw the dirt away. Yeah. They are very, very good. I love wumi gari, especially when you have fried fish attached to your gari. Don't add sugar. No need to add sugar or milk, okay? Just take it raw, and that's all. It's good for lunch, yes, especially if the water is chilling. It's good. Oh, yeah, that's the moment you get to enjoy yourself. So tell your friends and families not to make anything hot for lunch. Make it something cool, something light, Ogufe, imwero, shakedo. Light, they are cool to go with. Today on Rock Lunch, we're talking about music all the way. So if you have got beautiful voice, let's get radioactive. Bring it on. Let's get you, have fun today. Today on the program, Rock Lunch. So, today what have I got for you? I got the cool facts. I got the spot, the tune. I got entertainment gist. I got the moments when you get to call in and get radioactive with a beautiful sound, beautiful voice. Now today, I'm just in the mood. I'm over happy today. You want to know why? Because I don't know. Because I'm happy. So you go tell somebody I'm in a very good mood. Okay. So if you're out there, you want to win yourself a recharge card, just be part of this, and it's as simple as that. Hello, spot the tune. Don't let me forget, officially, welcome on board to Rock Lunch. Fastest finger. Today, we're giving out 4 recharge cards. Now, listen up. I'm giving out 4 recharge cards. The fastest finger will be picking one randomly, the last person, and if you happen to be, I have this thing, some guys who just come in, send in 20 messages, 30 messages. Now, if you come in and send multiple messages, and yours becomes the highest of all, then I sure will reward you. I sure will send you a recharge card. I pick that again. If you send in multiple messages, and you have someone who sends in like 20, and you're sending 21, my dear, you automatically gonna be taking that recharge card home. So, what else do you want? If we are here to just do you good, give it to you pretty well. So go tell your friends. The more you send in, you stand a chance to win yourself a beautiful one. That's a recharge kit. It's called your boo, your bae, your ex, no problem. Just call them up and tell them something beautiful. Don't you worry, I'll pay in the bill today. Cuts in Rock City FM. I'm the only property, so keep it real. I'll be right back. Tell me the name of the artist who bounced on the song. Okay, if you think the name of this artist is Pademini, or if you think it's Sisale, send it via the shots call 32120. I'll pick that again. Okay, if you think it's Padre Minisale or you think it's Coco Milo, you send Nevada. Shot call 32120. Tell me the name of the artist who bounced in that song. Conco Bilo. It's simple as that. Send your answers via the short code 32120. Type rock liver space, type the name of the artist. Include your beautiful name. Send to 32120. The fastest finger gets a recharge card. And away from that, we're picking randomly the last person. And away the last person, that's the fourth recharge card, will be going to the most sent out messages. So if you are there, you're sending over 20 messages and someone is sending 21. Okay, I'm sorry. You might not just be going home with that card, but multiple messages, you stand a chance of winning yourself. Oh, lovely one. So tell me the name of the artist who bounced on the song Conco Bilo, Gambilo. Send it via shut code 32120. Talking about music today. Music. It's Wednesday. So if you got a beautiful voice, if you want to showcase your talents, you're there. You feel like, oh, I just wish they could just play my song. Or probably I have a good voice, but I don't know how to go about it. This is the segment you sure don't want to miss out. So what I need you to do, listen up. And if you're out there got a talent, when it's time to call in, you just call in and showcase yourself. Now, if you're good enough, you might just be invited live into the studio to be part of this family. So what else do you need if you are missing out on Rock Lunch today? Straight down to the cool facts. Now today on the cool facts, we're looking at common problems of singers. Okay, common problems of singers. Now the first problem when you're talking about problems when it comes to someone who sings, oh well, one of the problem is poor posture. Poor posture. The alignment of the body is the primary importance to voice production. Problem in posture ranges from collapse of the chest and ribs gauge. With you have poor posture. Now, if you check out this lady very well, Celine Dion, there's this posture she loves staying. If you check out Mariah Carey, she comes in holding her tummy. Yes, you need to fix yourself. You need to be positioned to do all of that. If you have a poor posture, you're sure your delivery will be so poor. And if you have a poor posture, then if you're out there, you feel like you want to bring out those do re mi fa sol la ti do. Hey, myself, so sorry about that. You might not just be getting the production too well. So if you have a very poor posture, then you should be expecting a poor performance. But if you have a great one, a good one, then you're good to go. So you need to know. Now the big question is, what position, what posture should I take? Now if you are singing, sometimes you're singing and you're sitting down, you might not just get the best out of it. Okay, if you are singing and you're standing, your neck raised up a bit, not too high. Okay, it's just trying to make air flow into it. And before you know it, some of those words and some of this air coming out from it becomes something you love, and you get to listen to yourself. That is it. Now when you are sitting your neck face down, you have a very poor production. Yes, but if you are standing, you're facing a little higher. That's it. If your neck is raised up a bit, then you can get a very good production from whatever voice structure. Probably you're coming in from a song like I can't live living without you. I can't live any. Now you don't want to take a pause. In as much as you don't want to take a pause, you need to take a deep breath in. But how do you do that without it showing? How do you do that? How do you connect to the next phase of it? How do you connect to the next verse of it? So sometimes your poor breathing and inappropriate breathing support really affects a singer, and that's why you should know, okay, what song, how do I get to manage my breathing? Now my breath, if it comes to you switching from a high note to a low note, how do I get there are times you want to hit the high note, and you know if you hit it you crash, and you still want to just, okay, the best way is you don't want to go off key, you don't want to sound too noisy, and you just want to reduce the voice. Fine. Probably most times it happens when you're trying to modulate from a key to the other. Yes, if you know, sometimes that's a very good way to escape, crashing. So the best part is you need to work on your breath. If you work on your breath, then you're good to go. If you are this kind of person that gets so choked up, going on the next key, I'm sorry, you might not be able to take a high pitch. That's how it feels like. Now there's this one again, poor tone quality. Poor tone quality. Many terms are commonly used to describe a singer's tone, and most among those familiar to singer are rich. Sometimes yeah, oh God, he's got a clear voice. That's one. Another one is got a rich voice, resonance, bright, dark, rough, thin, breathy, and nasal. Okay, that's nasal. Okay, away from that, although good tone is highly subjective according to the type of singing and personal preference of the listener. In general, a tone that is clear without extra noise and a resonant tone abundant in harmonic partials is acknowledged as healthy and naturally will have sufficient intensity for projection without electric amplification. That is it. You don't need now a good singer. You don't really need an amplifier to let them know you're good. Sometimes when you sing even without the microphone on, then you find people say, "Oh my God, this is a very lovely voice." Okay, that's how it sounds like. Now, when you have the vibration in your voice, then you can improvise whatever means. Then show you good to go. So you need to discover, oh my God, is my tone a bad one? Is it a clear voice? Is it a rich one? Is it a healthy one? Is it a faint one? Is it a tiny one? Sometimes some ladies got a very tiny voice and you don't really know how to use them. Well, I'm so sorry. If you have a tiny voice, that's a very good voice. But most times, if you don't know how to use it, you get choked trying to go to the next pitch or key. Okay, and now it's obvious that most times, in fact, it happens to Nigerian artists. Most times, we really don't know our limits. Now, limited pitch range, difficulty in register transition. Typically, untrained voices have narrower pitch range than trained singers due to lack of register development. That's what I'm talking about. If you are a trained singer, then you should know your limits range. That's the limit pitch range. Now, sometimes you sing, you really don't know how far you can go when it comes to running a key. Yeah, like if I ask you to run a key on probably just punch the key do. How long can you do that? I need you to try that at home and see. Send it, Twitter handle at Rock City FM. Tell me how many seconds you can go. You just doing do. Now, how long can you do that? If you can find yourself doing it in like 30 seconds, oh my God, I have someone who can do that for 45 or 1 minute. Yes, actually, yes, this guy, what's his name again? R. Kelly tried that. He vibrated for over 4 minutes. And it was like, how did it do that? Okay, some people are well trained to do that. So you need to know your pitch range. You need to know how far you can go. Now, if you have a very short pitch range, then I'm sorry, you can't try songs from Celine Dion. You can't try songs from Mariah Carey. But sure, you can try songs from Toni Braxton because, she's got a very good voice. She's got a very deep voice, What you think I am, what you know, the reason why I am. Okay, somehow you can get through to that because you can improvise, switch in and switch out the beautiful lines. Anyway, from that one to this one, lack of flexibility, agility, ease of production, endurance. Sometimes you just want to hit to the bridge. Now you love the bridge so well and you feel like, oh my God, I need to get to the bridge. I just can't wait. Hey, sometimes when you try that, you miss out the beauty of that song. There's a song I used to love very well by Boyz II Men. Okay, I really don't know the lyrics now, but let's just try and do this. Okay. I fell in love with a girl in the picture that I used to keep. Know that the love we will share a lifetime. She was honest with me. I fell in love from the moment I saw her. Know that for sure she was real. Oh, then can't even wait. Now, this is it. If you have a good voice, if you can switch from your major to minor keys, then sure you have the flexibility of running through the low key or the low pitch to the higher pitch. Now, sometimes you just want to scream. Like this Can't Live Without You. That's a very, very risky song to handle. That's I Can't Live Without You is one song that if you sure handle, if you're not good enough, You may miss it out. You want to come right here and do something or something? Okay, you sure hit at the lock where she had to move from one pitch or other. Now, if you're not careful enough, you miss out. I can't leave away without you. I can't leave anymore. I can't leave. Now, if you're not too good enough, oh my God. In fact, what I just tried, you're choked when it gets to a limit. You can modulate more than 5 or 3 times, okay? But there are songs like Amazing Grace. These are songs that you listen to, you can use for training. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound, the Savior loved me. I was once lost, but now I am found. Was blind, but now I see. Amazing grace. Yes, you can do that like 4 to 5 times because you can coordinate yourself. That's what we call flexibility. Now, if you can't modulate to the third key, I'm sorry. If you can just go the first one and the second one, you're choked. But I'm sorry. But I think I can try the Amazing Grace about 5 times. That's when I go to very low key. Yes, sir. And guess what? Don't you get it twisted. Dami is by the corner, really trying to rehearse all those beautiful lines. And when she comes back, and after this whole thing, she sure will be back, and she will let us know what the training looks like. Okay, she's really having a training somewhere backstage. Okay, we have what we call the poor articulation. Now, this is it. It's really, really weird. Sometimes when we sing, we don't bring out those words. When we try to sing, the people out there should be able to see or hear you sing. They should be able to read meanings to what you're singing. Yes, but not when you're freestyling. Sometimes when you're freestyling, you're meant to miss out some of those lines. But when you truly sing, then you should have the best voice of it. When you truly sing, oh my God, when you truly sing, when you truly bring out the beauty of it, and you sure will be happy you did. That's it. Just imagine you're singing and you are not bringing out words like sleeping at my home another lonely night. Wish you here so I could hold you tight. Now that I have to sing does not mean I have to bring out those words. Sleeping at my home another lonely. No, it's not. It does not work that way. Or you go this way. Sleeping at my home another lonely night. No, you're not making no meaning. You're making no sense. You're not communicating. So the way away from that is. Make sure you're clear enough and make sure this lines has got harmony in it, pure articulation. Then lack of discipline. Yes, most singers are not disciplined. How many of you actually embark on exercises, voice training exercises? How many of you watch what you take? How many of you stay away from oil? How many of you really can swallow like raw egg mixed with honey? Now, how many of you can really go on diets? No. But we want to sing. You find Nigerian artists going on alcohol, smoking, and yet no wonder. Now I see why some good Nigerian artists who started well ended up having cracked voice. Well, I'm not mentioning names here, but somehow I don't want to say something better. Well, that's the few I got for you on what you should know as a singer. Now, if these are the things you like: poor articulation, you have to be disciplined, you need flexibility, you need to know the limit pitch range, get to know how many seconds can you run a key, can you stay on a key, you get to know your tone. Is my tone a clear one? Is it a poor one? Is it a very tiny one? Is it a rough one or a nasal one? Most times when I sing, do I sing with my nose? Okay, how do I get to modulate? How do I get to ad lib? Oh, most people really don't know these things. But sure, if you can put them, we're not perfect here. Yeah, we're not perfect, okay? But if you can put these two things together, or things like this together, you sure will become a better singer someday. Yes, that's all I got for you on the Kill Facts. Now to the Spot the Tune. Now, Spot the Tune. Oh my God, don't disappoint me, Egbalians. Abeokuta, Lagos, Ibadan. If you're listening to me, don't disappoint me. Now, I needed to tell me the name of the artist that jumped on that song. Come go below, come below.
Below, below, below.
this simple enough. All I just need you to do is tell me the name of the artist who bounced on that song, Conco Below. Now, this is it. The fastest finger gets a recharge card. Randomly will be picking, and the last person, and away from that, multiple answers also stand a chance to win yourself. So it's just a way to reward you after sending all those messages. Now, I just have, this conscience. So I need to reward someone out there. If you got like 20 messages and someone has got 21, I'm sorry, you might not just be going. And Sean will call this person live on the program today. So I needed to keep your messages rolling in. Tell me the name of the artist who bounced on the song, Conco Below. Yeah, welcome back. It's the Rock Lunch and Rock City 101.9 FM, the midweek edition, where you get to have that beautiful line, sing the beautiful song with me, the Fresh Prince, your Randy radio lover, the one you popularly known as the Radio Invader. I invade your radio and make you don't sleep. That's what I do. I'm happy doing it. I can't get arrested for it. Straight down to my entertainment, jeez. Okay, now. It's a full-up story, and I know I've been getting messages from people. I need to know what's the state, I need you to tell us now, what's the level of crime now, what's it now, I need an update on Davido, Olujeka, Olu, and Chime. I need a Tagbo, I need an update. Now, this is an update. I have this very first one here. No one mentioned that DJ Olu and Chime ate at the place they visited. That's according to Chime's sister, following the recent death of Davido's friend DJ Olu and his crew member Chime. The family of the guy called Chime was interviewed on the net NG. Chime's father revealed that he was at Ibadan when he had the sad news. Well, he said, we were at Ibadan when we got the call that Chime had died. During the interview, Chime's sister said, when I heard the news, I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a lie. I couldn't believe, and my brother had to call our family friends to take me to their house. At that point, we didn't know how to break the news to our parents, so we had to look for someone to tell them. She also moved further to say no one had mentioned that Chime and DJ Olu ate at the place they visited before going home. We had. He was sweating, bleeding from his nose and mouth, and was foaming from his mouth before he passed on. Some of his friends began to call to say the last time they saw him, he was fine at a filling station. Someone else said they saw him on a Snapchat eating, and no one has made mention of the fact that Chime and Olu ate, and it was the last place they visited before they went home. Recall, Kemi Oluloyo revealed that Chime died coughing blood. That is it. That's a mysterious one now. Away from that one again, I need you to listen up and listen. 3 friends died in a week. No doubt, Davido used his friends for ritual purpose, and that's according to an unnamed Nigerian man whose whose name remains anonymous now. It's no news again to tell all us that Davido is in a big mess, and sorry states right about now. For a week now, Davido has been on a low-key mode due to the fact that he posted only a mourning kind of picture about his deceased friend. Well, it was also revealed today. It was also revealed some hours back in an interview with the late Chime's sister, where she shed more light on the unclear cases, saying that the late Chime and DJ Olu ate in the same place they visited on the last day before the dismiss. Well, away from that, so I was surfing through my Twitter timeline when I came across a very deep and unappealing tweet about Davido. But as a blogger, what he's got this to do, and a Nigerian man actually took to his handle to say, Davido killed his 3 friends and used them for rituals. Well, why would someone say that? I really don't know, but this is it. Now, come to think of it, in a week, we have 3 friends, the same death pattern, blood coming up from the nose, coughing and all of that, found in the car, and all of that. I really don't have an explanation to that. Well, so would say drug or something, but that's where to say Davido has got hands in it, because I really don't. I'm not saying he's got hands or not, but the fact is, why would someone just come and say Davido killed three friends? And if you want to kill three friends, why would you want to kill three friends? For what? Fame or something? He's got the fame, he's got the money, probably he wants to get to the international market or something. But I don't know. So keep that away. I wouldn't say a word to that. The truth is, we don't know what killed Olu Jacob. That's it. I'm sorry, not Olu Jacob. God forbid. What killed Olu DJ Olu or Chime or Tagbo? That's a very scary one. Now, this is a very, very controversial one. You know this guy, Eminem? I watched a 4 minute diss track he dedicated to Donald Trump. Eminem, this is Donald Trump at the 2017 Bet Hip Hop Award. Now, Eminem dissed Donald Trump in the new cipher called The Storm, which was shown at the 2017 Billboard Hip Hop Award a few hours ago. The cipher is trending on social media and has elicited responses from many stars, including LeBron James, we have Collins, and Snoop Dogg. Several people have stated that they will keep vigil on Twitter as they await Donald Trump's response. Now, when I saw this rap thing, when I saw the cipher produced by this guy, Eminem, I felt like, hey, who's coming for someone? I hope he's not going to get arrested because he said a whole lot. Imagine, he said a whole lot. He said Donald Trump is busy in racism and he's busy doing all of that. And he's not seeing war coming. And he said a whole lot. 4 minutes diss track dedicated to Donald Trump. And away from that, Snoop Dogg actually took to his own Instagram page to say, Eminem, I love you. I love what you just did. I love you. You're such a brave guy. I've always known this about you. I got your back. And also Collins took to his Twitter handle to say, I really appreciate this. Eminem. LeBron James the same. So I don't know. And he ended up the whole rap thing saying, if you are a friend in the industry and you're not supporting my move, then I think I have to put you through the middle finger. Well, we get to find out. I'm really waiting for Donald Trump's reply on that. I should know he's got ways of coming in and replying such messages. Team and Jays, if you think you're all there, you're wondering, what exactly is this word turning to? That's the same question I'm asking myself. I really don't know where the word is heading to. I think it's really risky now to go around with friends and drink or something. I think I have to stick. Officially, your Fresh Prince is announcing. I have to stick to Zobo. That's the only thing I think I have to stick to now. Zobo. Because no alcoholic content, no drug content, all of that it's medicinal. So if you want to join my league and let's do Zobo together. Upon mine. Especially the 3 days, the third day Oguro. Oh my God. Especially when you have it with Arsenal or Kwabi. That's a good way to start up life than, killing myself popping in the club. So all the poppers, ballers, well, it's up to you to decide. That's the view I got for you on the entertainment G's. Now, if you're listening to me, this is it. I need you to do me a favor now. Tell me the name of the artist. Now, this is it's a very simple one. I want to just give out, I'm in the mood to give out gifts today. So I need you to do this for me. Tell me the name of the artist who bounced on the song. Congo Below. You want to listen? Now listen up. Okay, if you think the name of the artist is Conco Below, if you think the name of the artist is Onibata, if you think it's Okare, send it out a short code 32120. Just type rock, leave a space, type your answer, include your name, send to 32120. Now we're picking up 4 lucky winners today. The fastest finger. And away from the fastest finger, I'll be picking one randomly, and the last person that gets in, and away from that, that person with multiple correct answer gets a recharge card. So if you have over 20 messages sent in, be rest assured that someone out there shouldn't just have 21, because if that person does, I'm sorry. It's gonna be a very bad one. I'm not giving out, okay? So I need you to do me a favor right about now. Send your answers via the short code 32120. Type rock liver space, type your answer. Include the beautiful name sent to 32120. Multiple answers allowed, and I'll be rewarding you for that too. So make sure you keep them rolling in. 32120. Type rock liver space, type your answer, include your name sent to 32120. I go on the short music break, and when I come back, over time to open up the studio line. So get your voices ready.